What is up, Speed Gaming fans? My name is Adam, aka WXN21, joined by my co-commentator Avina. Avina, what is happening?
Howdy, howdy. How's it going?
Good, thank you. Last race of the day.
All right, I'm going to update the tracker real quick. Go ahead, if you don't mind.
I've been trying. I've been
I know
doing that
it's
for a
not
while.
fun. I can take care of it real quick.
I've had such an issue with this.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce the settings, all the good stuff coming up here. Well, I'll take care of that real quick.
Yep. Let's see. X-ray, space jump, spider ball. So, welcome to Armory Hunt Week, ladies and gentlemen. As if you're all not sick and tired of hearing my voice today or not. Only kidding. So, basically what we have here is Naii versus EmeraldPie. Both of these runners, 3 and 2. Very important race for both runners. 4 and 2 is looking like the cutoff point for this event. So, Avina, what are you expecting to see here from this race specifically? Nice bombs.
Well, apparently bombs in antechamber, whatever that room's called, the space jump room. The first time I ever watched Randomizer, actually, like 5 or 6 years ago, I want to say it was Naii versus somebody on.
No kidding.
It might have been someone else. Pretty sure it was Naii. By the way, both these runners are great, so I expect we're going to see a whole lot of, wow, they made that look easy.
Yeah. All I care about everyone getting sick and tired of hearing me. But you know what, Avina? This has been a long day. Yesterday, today is just happened to be when really a bulk of our races have been for week 6. Last week we had them really spread out. This week it's been a lot yesterday, a lot today. Hopefully you all got a chance to tune into Diggle versus Baja earlier. That was really fun. And yeah, if you're just tuning in to speedrunning in general, welcome. And Armory Hunt Week basically means this. You start off with 24 energy, and every energy tank you get is only an additional 25 energy. So with your HUD maxing out at 14 energy tanks, you have to be able to keep that in mind. Not only for you watchers out there, but also for the runners. It's a matter of when they feel comfortable starting and stopping, right? Like, whenever they're comfortable stopping collecting energy, moving on forward. It's definitely come into play here quite a few times already this week, Avino.
It has. Luckily, 2 runners of this skill, the 14 quarter E-tanks comes out to a little over 3.5 E, which is about where they'll feel comfortable finishing the game. In addition to all that fun E-tank stuff, the big gimmick for this week is you start with all movement systems. There's our missiles on Nai's side.
Nice.
And there's our Varia suit also, so maybe a quick little dip in the bag more here.
Yep.
But yeah, so you start with all movement. Your goal is to get everything that shoots, basically. So
yes.
Bombs, power bombs, all beams, everything. And go get your suits and all that good stuff.
Such a fun week. And let's just get this out of the way. Please follow our amazing runners, !R in chat and !C to follow the commentary and tracking team, which is just Avino and I. I'm pulling double duty. Avino and I are commentating, and I'm going to be tracking for both runners as well. And Avina, let me pose this to you. With where both of these runners are at 3 and 2, how important do you think this is weighing in the back of their minds? Like, we need to really get through this seed as fast as possible. Do you think we see any checks skipped? Is what I mean. Like, do you think we see, like, we've been seeing frequent boss skips, but do you think we just see them, like, jet through certain things just to try getting that advantage to beat the other?
There's a couple of philosophies here. There's one where it's, I'm going to be efficient. I'm not going to forget something. I'm not going to miss it, I'm not going to be the guy who skips Tower of Light and, oh no.
Right.
There were my super missiles that I need or something. The other is, we saw it on full display on one of the earlier races today, which is, I'm going to go where the most checks are and check off as many boxes as possible which, you know, led to one player getting a pretty big lead early, and then when the other person, by being more thorough, found a few items early, you know, suddenly it was caught up. I don't have a good argument either way. I think it kind of depends on what the runners are comfortable with and how they're feeling. You know, if you start feeling behind, maybe you want to skip some of the slower ones, or maybe when you feel behind, you just, hey, Naii, you have X-ray as a starting item, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's very dependent on the racer. I make some weird decisions when you're on the race, you know.
Yeah. And we're seeing it early here. We're seeing it early, Avina. Sorry to cut you off. We're seeing Emerald make the dash right into Magamore early, as Naii just goes through, and, you know, with some of the basic Chozo checks we see here.
Meanwhile, Naii has found something. Their ice team.
Okay. That's fun.
So far, it's looking like the more thorough check is paying off a little better at the start here, but I probably would have done the same thing as Emerald. I like going into Magmore when you walk into everything you need to go through Magmore at the very start.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. Flagra is required right now, thanks to that ruined fountain item being locked by the poison water.
Naii about to go check Watery Hall. 4 item checks in Watery Hall.
Nothing in Triclops pit on the other side.
Nope. Are we going to see anything in the Triclops storage cave, which would be interesting? And Emerald wants that energy as well. Can't blame them.
This one is Storage Cavern, actually.
Storage Cavern, okay. Listen, there's a storage cave, a storage cavern, storage depots.
The, sorry about my phone there. The trick I heard was that the cavern is in Magmore Caverns.
Ah,
and the other one is just not in Magmore Caverns.
Yes. Good to know.
I do have to take this call. I will be back in a moment.
Go ahead, Avina. That means Jack gets to suffer with my dulcet tones here. Oh my goodness, our followers just dropped. Everyone watching just dropped off. I'm kidding. Nice energy and dynamo. So nothing of importance there. Naii still with the Beetle Jam. Hope you all are enjoying Beetle Jam. Hope you all are having a great day. It's been a great day of racing here at the Metroid Prime Randomizer. Oh, nice artifact from Naii! Are you kidding me? Very nice. So Naii definitely ahead. Emerald is doing everything that they can to go ahead and check out Magmore again. Can't blame them at all. If Emerald is able to find anything here with these checks, does put them a little bit in the lead, but we know Nai's already got ice and an artifact, so Emerald really needs to find something, and that's a Metroid. Emerald's going to go ahead and looks like he's going to go check out Warrior Shrine.
Yes, unfortunately no power bombs, so we'll just see the upper. Which is yet another artifact.
SG Live has a fusion rando? This is news to me.
Oh, it sure does. Got, like, every kind of Metroid rando.
I need to get... I'm in, like, 2 SpeedGaming Discords, and I see nothing about a fusion rando. I'm gonna have to get involved in that.
More E for Naii. For your crash site.
If someone has that SG Discord link and would...
Whoa, that's Plasma right there. So...
Oh, nice spot for Emerald to get Plasma.
Things are looking good for both.
Nicely done.
You have to assume Emerald's going to trip over that Ice Beam and Fountain, though, and at some
Yep.
point, Naii is going to come through Magmore and probably not going to just miss that, so. Ice was in Ruined Fountain.
Yes.
Question here for Emerald is, are they going to go grab those checks for Plasma and stuff and early Fin? Because they have almost all of early Fin right now, thanks to the movement systems. And it looks like that's a yes.
I love how we have all movement early, to be honest. This is great.
It is very fun when you're playing the game, for sure. Okay. Just get stuck on the ground there, Morph Ball. Sounds good. Collision.
Fantastic.
At least on the other side, artifacts are coming up, finally. One finally thought to show us where they are, after we've seen like half of them.
I'd love to hear more about this fusion, Rando. Someone has the Discord link. Definitely drop it there in chat. All right, Avina. What are we calling here for artifacts? We already know one was found.
I think it's going to be 5 really easy ones, and then one that's just like super locked and we never find supers. That was my experience with these settings.
Oh, where did Emerald find their artifact? I missed it, sorry.
They got it in
Warrior Shrine?
I can't remember.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Ruined Courtyards, SDB,
Yeah.
Warrior Shrine. Going to Phazon!
PCA and Elite Control access.
Let's go.
So, we'll be spending some time in mines.
Let's go, chat.
Yes, agreed. PCA, yay. I almost feel like PCA is worse than it just being on OP, because it's on OP. It's just, you gotta walk a couple more steps to get it.
Mm-hmm. Let's listen to some Findrana music, chat.
It's a good call.
Oh!
There's
Wave! Wave! Are you kidding?
You just called who was in the lead by switching the music 2 seconds before they were in the lead.
You're welcome.
Omnipresent.
Uh,
You've been tracking so much, you can just feel the ebb and flow of what's about to happen.
Fantastic. Now let's see if Chapel has anything. That is nothing. Or it's something, and Emerald doesn't want.
About to see top of Root Cave. It's probably not very exciting. E.
I heard a Puppo. Nah, you have Plasma. Oh, no, you don't. You have Ice. Sorry.
Hey, we've got power back. Looks like.
You got power back?
I didn't get power back. Another good root cave climb from the bottom. What do we got here? More E. Yeah, the runners have about 2 tanks on Emerald's side and about 3 tanks on Nai's side, so much less than it feels like. That was a cool looking Metroid in Spider Trek. I do like Emerald finishing this Findrana clear here, but I'm curious at what point they're going to decide to go check their artifact hints.
Might as well.
you're here, and it's a long walk to get back. Definitely up to a point, I would do it. Probably up to Courtyard.
I'm wondering if Courtyard's going to have anything. Doesn't this C just, like, say that Courtyard's going to have something?
I don't know. Courtyard and pretty much since like 5.2, I really haven't have much of anything at all. I only got like 5 or 6 races.
Oh, it had something major for one of the other races today.
Oh boy, I can't wait to go watch that then. My experience has been the opposite. Did EmeraldPie just clip through that ice wall?
But Emerald is not going for whatever items over there.
More concerned about the going through the wall. Yeah, that is a good point, chat. Having everything but ice is kind of the worst spot to be in a lot of settings, because ice can be almost everywhere.
Yeah.
That said, Ice and Ruined Fountain, there is a good chance that Emerald's going to be like, okay, time to just start full clearing everything. And that is probably where I would start. Can't speak for the runners, obviously.
We've seen that ruined Courtyard checked because of Magma Pool quite a few times today.
Exactly.
So it would not surprise. Oh, well, there's Emerald's artifact. So that's
oh
two
yeah,
for
we
Emerald.
knew that. We saw that.
Yep. Don't mind us, chat. I mean, don't let Avina fool you. Avina is here commentating with me out of pure pity. Totally kidding.
I know. Naii is about to close in on their plasma beam, and hopefully will take it into Findrana, and then is pretty much on a start sprinting.
Excuse me.
Emerald, unfortunately, by missing the mid Chozo checks, is going to keep going through clears I agree with. But
Pretty much.
are unfortunate just because, you know, we know more than they do.
Right.
Yes, energy tanks can go above 14, they just won't display above 14. So it'll look like they're not losing health until suddenly they are, and that's when they're about to die.
And then we all cry.
That said, for
Totally
these two
fair.
runners, they pretty much only need 14 tanks.
Yeah, you know, Avina, in all seriousness, not crying, but I've heard this week that some of the runners have actually had to start using trackers.
Most of us actually play with a tracker up, or at least me and the people I talk to.
Right. Well, there's Plasma Beam. So, but like just to keep track of all the energy.
Yeah, so the tracker that's just built into Randovania will just tell you the number of E-tanks you picked up. So if you go like look at these runner streams right now, you can see how many E they picked up. And you just click a button once you've loaded up your race, and you can see every item.
Definitely helpful.
It's incredibly helpful. One of the best features of the program.
Especially for this week.
My best use is when I start a seed, get halfway through, forget what I've done because I had to go to bed or something, and pick it back up 2 days later, and I'm like completely confused. So we get to see the cutscene in Observatory.
Yay!
It's been a little while since I've got to watch somebody else do it. I watch it a lot, unfortunately, when I'm playing. Naii is going to
energy tank
and get their wave beam here, hopefully in not too long.
I think Emerald here is just going to go ahead and save warp.
They're an observatory, so they're taking that save in case they run through here and don't get Ice Beam, because it's an ice door at the end of
Yep.
labs. And then that way they can just quit if there's nothing important. It's faster than walking back. It's like half a labs. That said, if they find something like power bombs here, which is looking to be like the gatekeeping item of the seed, and walk back out and decide to try something like magma pool, which would then be in logic, that would be very good for them because they would just trip over the beam. So
Absolutely.
it's hard to tell who's winning right now. Emerald has an unfortunate series of like arrows pointing in directions that are not where they should be going, but
If Emerald also finds something anywhere else here in labs, they're gonna have to go all the way back through labs just to go out.
And Naii will just be able to walk through forward or backward, doesn't matter.
Nai's gonna find nothing over here, but these are good checks to do regardless. So again, what we're looking for is still charged supers, main power bombs, gravity and phazon, and then Emerald needs that ice beam over in Ruin Fountain, and Naii
required for the artifacts.
Say again?
Were supers required for any of the artifacts?
I don't think so, because Sun Chamber definitely isn't required.
No Hydra, no frigate.
There you go.
I mean, technically, you can complete the seed without charge. If you don't like yourself. Yes, power bombs are hard required to get to OP, so those are what I think are probably gatekeeping the seed. Honestly, hopefully, I would love someone to suffer chargeless.
Everyone out there, please like yourselves. We're seeing Naii pick up a lot of energy tanks. Emerald, not so much so far.
Emerald kind of skipped all of the Chozo energy tanks, I remember.
It's true.
As soon as they finished early, I mean, not even early, half of early.
An energy tank. So we should see Emerald take a reset coming up soon.
That's true. We've got 2 required bosses, technically. We just need, I don't know, power beams on Thardus? Or power bombs? Power beams? Bombs? Either?
The power beam, the power bomb beam? What? Emerald's not even gonna reset. Just gonna go.
We didn't get anything, and they said
Emerald, what are you doing?
Maybe they really want to eat?
Yeah, there was nothing in any of these checks in labs.
In
Observatory,
so there's no reason to walk back. It would be faster to reset.
Maybe they didn't save. Maybe they just took the energy refill.
They saved.
Okay.
Well, let's see if Naii goes through labs. That would be a way for Emerald to catch up a little bit.
Emerald being very cautious, trying to get this pirate skip. Nicely done.
Totally understandable, because that fight takes way longer than you want it to.
It's an annoying fight to begin with. Nice energy tank. So, to recap, we have 1 artifact for Naii, 2 for EmeraldPie. But again, the big difference so far is Emerald has not gone and done anything in the early Chozo checks. Just pretty much went ahead and did their own thing.
They walked through the Hive Totem, had missiles and Varia, and just kinda went where the elevator took them from there.
Yep. Thank you, Avina, for getting that wave beam.
You're welcome.
And this is why normally we like to have 2 trackers.
2 is more than 0, that's for sure.
This is absolutely true. Naii is about to get their 2nd artifact.
Indeed they are. And Emerald did take that warp, so they would have been better off just quitting, reloading back that save.
Be curious to ask that during the post-game interview. Like, what? Like, why would you not like?
I'm sure it's just like, oh, I don't remember if I saved.
Yeah, that's
At
fair.
which point, if you didn't save, that's a really bad reset.
Yeah, that's
I've
almost
done
on
the
the
same.
the
I've done the
verge
same.
of forfeiting at that point.
Yeah, it probably will be forgotten. It didn't like lose them more than a couple minutes anyway.
Nah, not at all. And what do we got over here? Put the
Energy.
gun energy. So Naii has 2 in all beams. Emerald doesn't. So this does put
This
Naii back in the lead.
is also the labs play.
Mhm.
Yes, it was E. Naii picked it up way earlier. Well, like 15.
And we know Labs has nothing.
It has a lot of E.
Yes. But now if Naii wanted to, you could route all the way through Labs because Naii has Ice Beam, and then just go for the Farfendrana play.
Exactly.
Bruh, they're in Talon 4, but that's not important right now. Bruh, that's where the artifacts are. They're in Talon 4. It's not like it's inaccurate. Yeah, I forget exactly where. I know one is after Omega Pirate, so we have to get through Omega Pirate. Dude, Uncrest freaking, bro. Really? Listen, we saw Uncrashed Frigate yesterday, alright? Just saying. Alright. Here we go. To finish all these checks. SDB. Watery Hall. PCA. Elite Control Access. Wait, is it Elite Control Access, not Omega Pirate? Isn't that by Phazon Elite?
Yeah, it's the vent. PCA is the one behind OP.
Oh, PCA is the one behind OP.
Yeah, so we've got the one right by Philip, and then we've got the one right by Omega.
Got it.
Neither
All right,
of them
so
on the boss, but both of them right by the boss. That is correct. Elite Control Access is the boombox. Yes, I don't know why. That's just his name. Oh no, Naii. Poor guy. From experience, fighting these pirate is, it's never hard, especially when you have 250 missiles. It's actually quite easy. It's just slow, and you gotta kind of like wait for them to spawn and come in, and it's just like a big, deep sigh. Just, oh, dang, I gotta do this now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really quick fight. I love a quick courtyard cave climb.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind me, I'm just over here singing the song.
Continue.
Metroid Prime in general has really good music.
If someone has a song better than Findrana 2, I don't believe you.
Chad apparently wants naughty Metroids.
Oh, no. This is definitely a G-rated channel. Unfortunately, we can't provide that.
It's not Troid as an NOT.
And here Emerald goes to Chozo. Hopefully, they go in the direction they're currently going. Nope. Well, we will see tower here, most likely.
Yep. And this is the first time we're going to see tower, too.
All right, what do you think? We got our phase on in tower?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And Emerald should be able to get this artifact, too.
Indeed. I mean, they have everything except for gravity to logically
Yep.
get both these items, but...
And Naii got the Ruined Shrine artifact, correct?
Naii got... yes.
Okay. So Emerald's going to go ahead for tower first and then come back and get the a nice energy tank down there, by the way, for Naii.
Ice was in Fountain. Ruined Fountain. So there is a good chance that Emerald will trip over it.
Mm-hmm. First Metroid.
Power. And Tower of Nothing strikes again.
Tower of Nothing.
I'm so glad that they fixed the logic for Tower of Light. Tower of Not. Just that quick climb of tower is one of the more fun dashes in the entire game. It's like Observatory Dash 4 times in a row.
So we're still waiting on the other two suits. So
We're about to get all of the Farfen checks real quick here to Gravity Chamber. EmeraldPie is doing everything they can to avoid going to mid-Chozo, looks like. That is a suit.
question is what suit?
I think it's Gravity,
Don't tell me it's Vanilla
but
Gravity.
I can't tell it. Well, French Vanilla Gravity. I can't tell if it's Gravity
French
or
vanilla.
Phazon, though.
Gravity.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh no. I almost had it. Getting smacked around by those whatever they are.
This would be so much easier to navigate if they had Gravity Suit, wouldn't it?
So, second French Vanilla in Gravity Chamber.
And EmeraldPie just walked by Ice Beam. That was a beam combo.
Emerald.
Can't tell which one. That might have been Supers there in Magma Pool. Nothing. Just E in Training Chamber. Yeah, no PBs, so we can't tell what it is. Now, Emerald, you got your ice right here.
Emerald, don't get a thing! No!
They might not be comfortable with the trick to get it without Flagra being dead. And if they go directly for Flagra here... okay. Unless they just didn't look at it, I don't know why. They would be going this way. They might know something I don't.
No!
This is really unfortunate if they check. That was my thought too, Reggie. But they were at Flagra and just walked right on by. Maybe they saw the expansion behind the power bomb in Magma Pool and are just hoping they trip over Charge Beam or something. Or power bombs, I guess. Poor Naii. This is not easy if you haven't practiced it religiously. Oh, as soon as I offer my condolences, they get it. It more than kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. Nah. There you go. I honestly didn't even realize that was there. I've seen so many races just do the jump.
Yeah, that's
And
the intended way to get that item.
Well, there you go. Gravity suit for Naii. And did they pick up the beam combo or no?
The beam combo was locked behind power bombs, so they could not.
Oh my goodness.
That is an artifact. You need to pick that up.
Yes, Emerald, go do the thing.
They do start with Spider. So, yes, they did check Upper Dynamo. It was E.
Yep. So Emerald has 3 artifacts to Naie's 2.
Did 9 not check Warrior Shrine? I think they might have 3 artifacts, but I can't remember. Okay, we are seeing Flagra on Emerald's side, so they did see that Ice Beam. They will be getting that Ice Beam. We'll probably see Ghosts too, even though it's not logical without charge and supers.
I don't think Naii has 3. I think Naii just has 2.
Well, I know they got the Watery Hall and
Shrine.
They got Warrior Shrine? Okay, they also got the one in Courtyard, so they have 3.
No, okay. Changing that.
So we are tied on artifacts. Emerald's going to fight Flagra, probably Ghosts, and...
So we're waiting on the Ruined Shrine artifact for EmeraldPie. Which was, you know, again, locked by bombs, but we should have it.
Ruined Fountain Ice Beam is what we're waiting on.
Yes.
I mean, both runners are probably praying that Thardis has nothing at this point. They were both there, basically. Obviously, Emerald couldn't get there easily, but... It is a lot worse for Naii. Gonna see good old workstation check here. It's too bad they didn't pick up a wave beam or wave buster. My favorite funny little fact about this game: if you do the wave buster strat optimally, you actually you bomb the last slot. But if you bomb the first slot, like bomb the slot before you do any damage to Flagra with the wave buster, it takes exactly 169 missiles to kill Flagra.
That's insane.
It's like 220, 234, I think, if you just do it straight up. But bomb the first slot. While Emerald's doing MP4.boss, we've got a good plasma processing climb coming from Naie's side. Very fast one, too. Yes, PBs and Phazon for Go mode, unless PBs or Phazon are behind supers, pretty much.
Which would be rude. Nice Metroid.
Good save pivot, Naii.
Yep, nicely done.
Nah, that was good. That was a bunch of information and not having to fall back. I'm all about that. Huge fan of using that. Nothing
Mm,
from Flagra. I mean, technically, you're getting an ice beam at the end of Flagra, so there's something behind Flagra. It's a new way to get through that room. I've not seen that. I like it. Just roll on the side. Fun fact, I'll keep saying this every... Oh... Okay.
Emerald?
Maybe not wanting to fight ghosts without charge.
Charge. Yep. 300 pellets later.
It hurts the hands, the wrists. But they can now go get that ice beam that they should have seen. It could be that they thought they'd already checked it since they're so late in the game. This spring ball attack is spicy. This is a clean crash site climb. Just E and frigate crash site. And just E we've already seen. I used the spring ball for the first time in my race against Op a few days ago, and yeah, it's way better just using the flick up on the C-stick than the motion controls.
Nice.
So where do you think power bombs are going to be? Got a lot of potential for...
Have we seen Workstation yet?
Yes, we have. It's just E.
SCA?
You can get behind that.
Or is that locked by power bombs? That's locked by power bombs. Never mind. Could be Mank Worry. I think it's good, and it's going to end up somewhere in mines.
Watch it just be vanilla, just Central Dynamo.
Because why not?
You know, honestly, I'm pulling for Central Dynamo. I think that'd be the funniest place it could be.
Well,
Emerald did or got the item the vanilla method.
If you were here before, then then you've seen it before. We just saw it on this channel. It was vanilla power bombs. So
I love
yes,
vanilla power bombs.
if you want to see vanilla power bombs again, stay tuned. All right. So let's see what Nai's gonna find here. First item check. Hall of the Elders.
We're also seeing our first Zoid on the other side.
Woohoo! I know that's probably the most excited anyone's ever been for a Zoid fight.
I'm excited for every Zoid fight.
There you go. So Nai found nothing with the Ice Swan. Let's see what's in Hall of the Elder Chamber. This is not a Jet Seed.
It could be, depending on where the items are. You know, some of the jet seeds, you kind of like just trip over everything because you decide to walk a direction, you find everything.
What the heck was that? That's new.
Tunnel.
That's new.
Oh, the secret tunnel's the...
Oh, nice flamethrower!
Oh, flamethrower. Dang. You got way better color on your screen than I do.
It had a slightly hint of orange. Nice energy tank. Everything's gonna be in mines, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling. We have not seen Antechamber.
Oh,
Oh, there's Ice Spreader.
it's ice spreader.
Or at least I have not seen Antechamber. It's probably safe to assume that Emerald went through there and it wasn't important.
I didn't see anything on Zoid, did you?
Or rather, Naii went through there.
Gotcha. Was there anything on Zoid?
Zoid had nothing.
Uervos in chat. Listen. Uervos. Not Troid, N-O-T. Not like naughty.
Okay, yeah, Naii did check Antechamber and gonna say it's probably nothing because we'd see a power bomb. Antechamber was E, confirmed by chat.
Whatever.
They are right. Not does mean nothing.
Oh, my mind went somewhere else then.
Gotta play more Western RPGs where they replace
Fine,
every other word with not. It's not but a short walk.
Sorry, Uervos. Alright. The only last Chozo checks we really have is Great Tree Chamber and Life Grove.
Well, we can't check Life Grove, so
Right?
it's just Great Tree Chamber.
No power bombs, rude. Nice energy tank. Bar skip?
We're gonna realize that we can't check Life Grove.
Nice
Oh,
ice beam for Emerald. Appreciate it, Avina. Thank you. So it's just keeping up with both tracker with
It's
both
tough, I know.
monitors,
So
yeah.
we will see our skip here.
And then chat gets mad, chat gets upset, chat sends letters.
You want to really make chat upset? Do what I did on my last race where I marked something the racer hadn't picked up yet.
No, I almost did that with Gravity Suit for one of the runners accidentally clicking the wrong button. Only kidding, chat. Nice, got this. Oh. Some runners make this bar skip look so easy.
It's not easy at all.
No, it's not. But I'm saying
it's-
some make it look so easy. You know what I mean?
It's actually so incredibly unfun that one of the better speedrunners at the time specifically made a new route to not do bar skip because of how much they hated it. And it just ended up being faster than the original any percent route.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's be real, both these runners make everything they've been doing look easy, so...
You know what, Uervos? You know how I do bar skip?
Bar skip skip. That one was really good, Naii.
Nah, he's almost got it. Item, I don't know what those acronyms mean.
Ice beam before Flagra,
Ah.
and ice beam before Flagra after Flagra.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You can get ice beam as like the fifth item you pick up on an 8% speed run. But there's another route where you still do the out of bounds secret world to get ice beam early, but you do it after beating Flagra instead of before beating Flagra.
Gotcha. That makes no sense to me, but sure, let's go with that.
Same trick, just at a different time.
Gotcha.
Basically. Reverse bar skip is just not doing bar skip.
Check out
Just
the chat.
having boost ball.
Not try to works because you're tied up doing pointless checks instead of making progress. Nice, had enough of that bar skip and unlocks the bars. Nicely done.
There we go.
Renew, nicely done.
Reverse
right.
frigate, here we come.
And some of the most calming music in the game. Well, the most calming music in the game. Yep, Nai's not even going to check the rest of Frigate.
Well, that's just a free check before going into mines. I
Yep.
agree. The rest of Frigate is unpleasant.
Yep. Watch Frigate have phase on.
Phazon in Biohazard would be
Funny.
funny, yes.
You can't even give. I mean, even if it was there, we don't have charge. We don't have supers.
Yeah. That would mean we have 3 items we're looking for still that could be almost anywhere.
Yep. Emerald still hasn't gone to Farfetch'd Rando to get their gravity suit. And Naii is the first one to make it into the phase-on mines.
Hopefully Emerald doesn't go into Farfen. Because there was nothing there other than gravity suit. If they just don't ever go there and frigate isn't useful, that's a bunch of time they can save.
Yep, and the only RAs for this are Spring Ball and default suit damage reduction.
Yes, which means Phazon gives 50% no matter what, so getting the gravity suit on Emerald's side won't even actually do anything if it's not required.
Well, there you go. And it is an energy tank.
I think maybe MQB Phazon suit actually is my top pick for worst location.
That could be.
It's a good chance that Nai's going to walk through all the mines here. And they could just not find charge and powered or super missiles on their way. I have no idea what was in there. I completely missed what the access tunnel item was. It was a quick check. Holds back in Chozo.
Chozo.
PCA is an artifact, unfortunately. But I do like that Go Mode Phazon in PCA.
Naii is in the poop chute.
Naii has cleared the poop chute.
That is correct.
Has been ejected.
And we know STB is an artifact.
This is a hard dash to make when you're being shot at.
Yeah, Nai's high enough for this wave pirate. And Delta, what do we say about going back?
We have no charge. We have to just fight him straight up.
That
this
is terrible.
Awful. This is a long time to go without charge beam.
Yep. And hey, Delta, what do you say if they have to go back to the poop chute a second time?
Artifact of strength. It's tiny. So that's 4 for Naii. The other 2. Need us to get our power bombs, which could be
Oh boy.
actually nice. Accidental last step of the spiderless climb.
There you go, Delta.
Oh my god, we just have to...
Can we please get charge beam soon?
No, I like this. I want to... We have not had a single seed this week where final bosses were fought without charge beam. And I want to see it.
I'm gonna watch the Trial of Strength one on Bash's stream, his YouTube rather. I have not watched that one yet.
It's good content.
Is it terrible?
Content. It's incredibly good content.
It's a ROM hack, right?
Yeah. And there's both bar skips completed. Yeah, Reggie, is that a good ROM hack? So Emerald's about to follow in Nai's footsteps and make their way into mines. If they continue to just lay off those like far fin checks and whatnot, got a decent chance of closing the gap a bit.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna work their way to their 4th artifact. Gosh, mine sucks without charge beam. It's been so long I forgot how bad it was.
Can't even do phase on elite here.
I mean, you can.
I mean, you don't have power bombs to break the thing.
Oh, right, you don't have power bombs. Well, so it doesn't matter because you don't have power bombs. Oh my goodness. Power bombs go mode, but charge beam behind Philip. That would be the dream. So they're not going to go fight another boss once they're in go mode.
Philip! Any Fairly Odd Parents fans out there? Anyone?
Crickets chirping.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I watched like a little bit of it when I was like
Kid? Yeah.
14.
It's okay. I'm kind of showing my age a bit. There's artifact number 5. The Naii.
Yeah, Sin Dino with that charge is going to be experience. I would really love power bombs to just be vanilla.
And Naii still triggered the cutscene. Good try to skip though.
From that side, it's so hard to get the cutscene skip. It's not so hard. It's doable, but it's from the other side. It's like free. You get it every time. From that side, it's like, oh, cool. Someone's gonna shoot me while I.
The best ROM hack that I've ever seen is a Super Metroid ROM hack, and it took many hours to complete. I forget the name of it. Now I gotta go find it.
Like
Subversion. That's it. Super Metroid Subversion. Amazing ROM hack. Now you don't want to wave hi to the pirate?
It's not very friendly.
That's fair. Alright, well let's find out what it is in Central Dynamo. As Emerald gets their 4th artifact.
Yep. Sin Dyna coming up. Not even looking, just firing missiles.
Doesn't want to look.
Oh, turns out that's really easy with missiles. Oh,
yes!
Oh, let's go!
Yes!
Per hour. Oh,
Vanilla power bombs, 2 seeds and a 2. Let's go!
Amazing. Who could have called that? You know.
Fantastic.
Oh, that was close, Naii. Trying to do the setup for Nai's skip. Almost had it.
That was fantastic. Is this even randomized?
So now,
thank you, Kara.
All I need to be completely happy with this seed
is Phazon and Frigate.
No, charge beam on Philip. Because they're not going to go back. They're not going to fight him. They're not going to go back to that room. That means they don't get charge beam.
That's crazy. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, save here. Charge on Alpha Block? Didn't realize this was multi-world.
Fun fact, I have never played Echoes.
Oh, you have to. It's not. I mean, this is my favorite video game.
So
it's
when
not a JRPG, but
so when Echoes came out, there was nothing about it to me that was appealing. As a
I
kid,
hated it when it came out.
like I was just like, power beam, light beam, dark beam. I'm like, what the f is
Yeah.
this? Like,
I
you know
hated it
what?
when it came out, but playing it, I finally played it all the way through for the first time as like 20-year-old in college. It's worth it. You'll enjoy it.
I mean, it seems to be more, more of a favorite of some runners than Prime 1.
It's played way less than Prime 1. Prime 1's more important. Prime 1's a like great, nearly perfect game. Echoes is a better version of Prime 1.
I did play Prime 3 Corruption. That game was weird.
Accurate.
Because it's like going
our
through
runners
Brio
are
or
literally
whatever.
just following in each other's footsteps.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what? There was Brio, whatever that area was that was just floating things in the sky.
Yeah.
Phase, though, of
Phase.
all the Metroid Primes, Phase is the most beautiful to look at. The colors, the landscape, just they paid so much attention to detail.
Well, if
Skytown, thank you.
You should play. You should play Echoes.
Yes, chat's had enough of me not playing Echoes, apparently.
Rightly so. It's absolutely.
I've never played it. I'm sorry. I said when I was a kid, not now. Jeez.
Oh,
nice supers!
Which they can't use because they don't have charge. Which tells me they're probably going to trip across charge here in a sec, and then just something's going to be
everything's going to be in lower mines.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, watch charge be back on Phase on Elite. Yeah, said it.
That's what I want. That would be the ideal. Neither of them are going to go back. They're going to get their last artifact and be like, okay, time to go.
Oh, Item makes a good point. Charge could be on Thardis.
Oh,
Charge could be on Thardis.
awful.
Charge could be Chozo Ghost, too, which would be even worse.
No, we saw Chozo Ghosts on Nai's side.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was Wavebuster in Magma Pool. Charge can't be an MQB because it's logically required for final bosses, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well...
yes, absolutely. I'm stealing your guess. Eravos.
I'm sorry to all the Echoes lovers out there. I've just never played the game. Like I said, to me, there was nothing appealing about it as a kid. I don't. So, like, when the CGC, like, I can't commentate it. I know nothing about the game. Nor do I ever want to watch any Echoes have the vanilla game experience ruined too.
That's a shame, too, because Echoes Rando is... You can make an argument between Prime 1 and 2.
I mean, Echoes Rando just came out with a door randomizer.
Echoes Rando is the Rando. I think you're being summoned. I think you have to play it now.
Jeez.
Emerald getting their supers. And we're about to watch a chargeless OP.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm gonna go grab a cup of water. Gonna need it.
Get a pillow and a blanket. And just call us when this is over. I like it how like 4 people are telling me I have to go play Echoes now so I can commentate. I love it. Avita may have actually left chat. Oh my goodness, I think Avina actually did leave to go get water. Avina, no! Come back! What the heck is Charge Beam and Phase on? If Charge Beam is here on Omega Pirate, that would be amazing.
And this is one of the Mega Pirate fights of all time, for sure.
Venus back.
In
Vina
fact, for a
actually
second,
did
I
leave.
just actually unplugged my mic. I also didn't hear anything for the past, like, 15 seconds.
You've missed nothing.
I figured...
Just a ridiculous amount of missiles being used on Omega Pirate.
Oh, goodness. Almost 200. Fair enough. I don't, like, I'm pretty sure that's your best bet here.
Yeah. For what it's worth for chat.
That's a good point, Riel.
I mean, I did play, what was that? Other M for, like, the first level or two, and I'm like, this is terrible.
That's not a Metroid game. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. I figured as much. Was just not a good experience. Fusion, though. Such a good game.
Hey, there's a little bit in the middle of Other M where I was, like, starting to have fun.
I couldn't get past whatever the first boss was, and I'm like, this is a experience!
And if you get about halfway through and then quit the second time you see Ridley, that's the most enjoyment you can get out of the game. In my opinion. I could be wrong. You know, other people might.
Alright, here we go.
We've already seen... Oh, yeah.
What are we gonna see from Omega Pirate? Energy tank, let's go! Charge and Phase-On are either on Phase-On Elite, SDA, SCA.
Well, there's a good few checks we haven't seen.
Someone please tell me Charge is on Thardus.
That would be the dream. What I want is for Naii to just beeline.
Nai's got all their artifacts. Emerald, I think, has 5 artifacts now, right?
Gosh, we're gonna see Charge this OP twice.
This is brutal. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Emerald pick up their 5th artifact or no? No! Emerald! Emerald was trapped!
They did save, right?
I hope so. Somewhere in Phase on Mines? Oh. Phew!
I think Emerald skipped Storage B, but I'm not 100% on it.
Emerald just save warped.
Oh, interesting.
What is happening? So, I have no idea what's going on. So, I don't think Naii got their 5th artifact, did they?
Naii has all their artifacts.
I mean Emerald, sorry, Emerald.
I didn't see them go into Storage B, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, SDA hasn't been seen yet.
I don't disagree with I'm going to go get my hecking Charge Beam wherever it is as an attitude. That would be my guess, too.
But Naii is off to go get the Phase-On hint.
We do need PCA. But it's a lot easier without... Or with Charge Beam.
Yep.
OP, Ridley, and...
Oh, Naii saying, nope, I'm not doing this without charge!
Nai's saving.
Okay.
Naii has no missiles, so they need to refill. They use them all on OP. So yeah, Emerald's probably
Oh
just
my goodness,
like
chargeless Ridley.
committing to I'm not doing OP and final bosses without charge,
Well,
which is fair, totally
it
fair.
is. Imagine if Phazon's on Thardus. Just imagine Phazon or charge now on Thardus. His seed is amazing. This seed makes absolutely no sense, and I love it.
That is a good point that I didn't mention in chat, that Naii didn't save. So they got the refill, but they still have the pivot save to MQB if, for some reason... That's not even a good pivot save, though, because you have to fight Pirate. But
Here we
they
go.
can go right back to MQB.
Ridley fight! With no charge beam and no Phazon.
Actually, Ridley's pretty
Doesn't
much
matter.
irrelevant. Yeah, you can skip one extra
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not
cycle
there.
by having charge and
Mhm.
stupers, but otherwise missiles are fine.
It's
Watching
not there.
Naii set up an AI manipulation where Ridley's going to be too close to the wall to do the charge animation, so they're just going to yell,
Yep.
eat a few missiles, yell, eat a few missiles, yell, eat a few missiles, and so on. Also going to take 50,000 damage per frame from the boost ball.
Crazy.
Respective fully charged ice does like what, 190? I think. Ooh,
I am not sure. So Emerald did not find anything below Warrior Shrine, but another energy
That
tank.
is Upper Fiery Shores. What's that item?
Oh, that's Upper Fiery Shores. Okay.
Yeah, the check underneath it is in Fiery Shores for some reason instead of getting its own room. Which led to a cool way to check the item that somebody just discovered. My brain wants to say Reggie, but I'm not sure if that's correct. And down goes the big bird.
The big bird lizard dragon thing. More like a lizard.
At this point in his life cycle, he's a robot.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, someone the other week, Avina, said that they want to hear the Metroid Fusion Ridley noise, and everyone was like, no.
Oh, it's the greatest
Nope.
noise ever. I didn't say that, but it is true that I want to hear that.
No.
Just that little craw every time.
Nope. Sounds like someone's pulling on its tail. Sounds terrible.
And Talon!
Talon!
It's in Talon! That means it's in friggin' Crash Site, I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
go!
It's friggin' Crash Site or Life Grove. Right? We got all the Root Cave checks? Yeah, it's,
Imagine
It's
friggin'
hard to
crash site
see.
biohazard containment and you need charge.
Oh, if it's Biohazard Containment, I'm gonna be upset now. That was what, like, my original call, but now I don't want that. As funny as it would be to have to go find charge for Go mode, I want them to fight Exo without charge beam. Sorry, I know the runner's gonna watch this back and be like, why does this guy hate us? I've done it before.
I wanted charge on Omega Pirate, so...
I've done it before. We want content. Biohazard would be the worst phase on location.
Yes, it would be terrible.
Like, just from a logic perspective. But I think...
Listen, I don't think this seed gives a damn about logic.
I think tripping your way into Exo without charge beam is worse than any logic annoyance you could come across. That's what I
This seed is great! Cat wants Biohazard really bad. I think
still think
some of the other...
Biohazard would be a cop-out, because then, you know, nobody's going to do the worst fight of all time.
Oh, but just imagine this. I think the runners that are watching this in chat, creeping and lurking, are going at this, looking at this seed, going, "We're so happy this isn't our seed."
I know I am.
Oh, for sure. Well, there you go.
Emerald is going to lose all that time they gained by not doing Farfan. They will gain an gravity suit for their troubles. So it was E down there under the ice. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we saw that before.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
You're fine.
So here goes Life Grove. I want to see a Phazon suit here.
I want to see no Phazon suit whatsoever. I want to see Phazon locked biohazard containment and charge on Thardus.
I'm gonna stand by this. Charge Thardus, I agree with, but no!
No! Come on!
Chargeless Exo.
Come on!
Worst thing in Metroid Prime.
Why seed?
Okay, now Biohazard.
Now Biohazard's no fun!
Also,
Life Grove of nothing! It's in Frigate!
Let's go. Cargo Freight Lift, I guess, is the preferred option. I mean, both of them are awful, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish they'd gone through Frigate first and not got the charge beam.
Just throw for content. Emerald is all the way in Farfindra now. They're gonna find gravity suit only.
It's just not having that mid Chozo checks early really made them have to go. Like,
Nothing
sure,
about this
early.
seed is logical. I'm sorry, nothing about this seed is logical. I love randos.
That's true. Yeah, it is a 50-50 on Biohazard or Cargo Freight Lift. And coming in from reverse, Cargo Freight Lift would actually be worse. Phazon suit is always hilarious.
This is great content. I apologize to the viewers and to but I completely have no idea what items they have at this point.
We're just about to get gravity suit on Emerald's side. Otherwise,
Well, like, did they get supers and mines? How many packs do they have? I've lost count. Sorry, chat.
Artifacts are correct. I don't remember where supers were.
Yes! It was Biohazard! Avina was right!
Gosh, I called that so long ago, too. I called power bombs and supers. And I'm disappointed by it.
I'm disappointed the charge wasn't on Thardus! Emerald does have supers. Alright, sorry, chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. Uncle Reggie's gonna kick me from the Discord. Haven't played Echoes. Can't keep up with Emerald's tracker.
I can't keep up with how fast these runners are moving, so that's fair enough. Yeah, exactly. That was the dream. Charge, like, on Thardus or something would have been amazing. I still think just finding Phazon suit there.
Yeah, this seat's over.
Going to fight bosses without it.
Yeah, this seat is over. Nai's gonna go fight Exo. Exo in essence, and this is it. It's over. In the meantime, please go follow. Sorry, Avina. In the meantime, go follow our amazing commentators. Exclamation point R to follow Naii and EmeraldPie. Exclamation point C allows you to follow Avina and I. and !MPR. You can find out everything you need to know about this Metroid Prime tournament. Follow and get along with now, because we are going to have playoffs coming up soon.
I just took a breath to say the same thing you just said, so that's why I was like, go for it. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed it, Naii also has been bullied by Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube and just boosted on a ramp and went nowhere.
Yes, I saw that.
Great content. We love this game. The same thing that lets us jump up the walls and sometimes walk up walls.
Yep.
Like we're about to see in the crash site climb, or phase encore, whatever it's called. Yeah, that same thing. Sometimes we just stop moving.
Speaking of content, Avina, since this is the last time I'm going to be on for this week, I'm just going to throw out my Twitter here real quick. Follow me on Twitter at WXFan21, because I might have some special content leading up before playoffs. I'm working with some of the SG and tournament admins trying to. So I got a cool little format. So hopefully we can have some additional content for you all to get you even more hyped for the playoff. We get some hype in chat, please. Oh my goodness, EmeraldPie is doing Thartus.
You got hype in game.
It's awesome.
Hype,
EXO on one screen, Thartus on the other. Hi, Emerald. Was that a frowny face?
OP.
This is great.
I agree. Emerald said frowny face, OP for.
This is great.
Also, don't want to fight a Mega Pirate with that charge. That one I would commit to and probably do it.
Oh man.
EXO without charge, though.
What music do you want, chat? EXO music or Thartus music?
We should keep Thartus, or EXO.
That's fine.
He's in the lead.
Yeah, true.
I would prefer Thartus music too.
Right? That's what I was thinking. That's why I asked the question.
Should stick to some of the rules.
Fair.
Both audio at the same time. That would be tough for my ears.
Emerald's writing more stuff, and I have no idea what they're writing.
Emerald seems to be having a good time with Thartus.
Yep.
I mean, they completely deleted Thartus, but they felt like they had something to say. I just watched the race with Mighty Caesar and Xeno yesterday.
And what'd you think? What'd you think?
I just thinking, like, therapists, how expensive are they?
I joked with chat when doing the 3 o'clock or the 6 o'clock race. I'm like, I spent all morning in therapy.
That's a good one. Any of those of you who missed it?
Yep, go watch it.
The best.
Yep.
I'm not going to spoil anything at all, other than
you need to dedicate over 2 hours of your time.
You need a good chunk of time.
Yes.
It's been happening a lot this week.
So go watch Xenowars versus Mighty Caesar. Also, go back and watch Digglewrath versus Baja from earlier on today. Such a good race.
Well, as quickly as she does. The attack cancels help a lot.
Are we being kicked out of here? I see someone. I have no idea.
We should have another half hour.
Okay. I was gonna say. All right. Emerald making their way back into mines.
And Naii is starting the end of their journey. Got Metroid Prime's essence. Not doing the standstill manip here, so just gonna fight this boss as it goes. There's two tricks you're probably gonna see here. One is an Ooh, that's a close spot to lay that. One is an animation cancel, where every time Essence tries to make a move, if we hit it with a little bit of the Hyper Beam, it will cancel that animation. And I think it's either 9 or 11, something like that, animations they do for each phase. And then they'll just lay the next pool. So you can just do this really slowly, skip all their attack animations, maybe get a little less damage, but generally get the same amount of damage. And there we go. They're going to do that one more time. And the last time they're going to do pool cancels, where they just hold charge, and when you step into the pool while charging, you'll fire a few bullets that you didn't actually spend from the pool, if that makes sense. Just get a more efficient damage ratio. That's unfortunate. It was going a little too quick on a couple of those. We still do get the next pool, though, so they only missed one.
Emerald trying to find their charge and phase on. They really don't want to. They don't want to fight Omega Pirate at all.
And they are not very close to their charge or phase on.
Nope. We know both are in Talon. Charge in Life Grove Tunnel and
This should be...
phase on and Biohazard Containment in Frigate. So, Nai's finishing up here, and time.
GG's to Naii.
GG's.
And looks like a forfeit on EmeraldPie's side.
Yep.
See if they join us in chat. They do.
Yep.
Welcome, Naii and EmeraldPie.
GG's.
GG.
So, where was Charge at?
Life Grove Tunnel.
Tunnel.
And it was hard to acquire because Space's did it in Biohazard.
I'll give a full disclosure. I assume you're both going to watch this back. I was really pulling for one of you having to do chargeless Exo. I know it's awful, so I apologize for that in advance.
I mean, I did chargeless OP.
Yes.
I was hoping to charge on OP.
The commit to chargeless bosses was a
yeah,
very
no,
good
at some point I went like, I'm Gummode. I do not want to be Gummode, but I'm Gummode.
Yeah, I found those power bombs, and I'm like, I haven't done chargeless OP before. I guess we'll start today.
Just a 10 missiles.
The secret
It
is
works.
missiles. You do nothing other than missiles.
Yeah. like the first puddle, or you went to the first or whatever phase on puddle thing, lost like most of my health, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't happening. I'd rather go try and find charge.
Let's say
Yeah.
you both fought OP, not at the exact same time, but you know, maybe a couple minutes apart. Basically had the same item loadouts going in. Obviously, Naii finished the fight. You know, Emerald, you didn't. But there was a lot of lead changes and back and forth and wild stuff to start out this race that led to the two of you ending up in that same spot, which was kind of like the last time you reconnected.
Really?
Yeah, so Emerald skipped half of early Chozo and like all of mid and late Chozo and just followed the path from the missiles in Varia into Magmor. And it's like, okay, here's my plasma wave and so on, and got all that and was on, let me just start clearing stuff. Well, Naii, you found the ice beam in Rowan Fountain as your like third or fourth item, I think.
Yeah.
And then cleared out the rest of
Missing
it.
Nice in this one is particularly bad, yeah.
Yeah, especially, I mean, a lot of seeds is bad, but in this one, you know, with everything you got so early, ice could have been literally anywhere. So that led to like Emerald getting an early lead, but then we were like not sure if it was a lead because
Yep.
you had ice and ice could be anywhere, and that
Yeah,
kind
'cause
of
I went through labs and everything. I don't know if you did, but I went there.
I
and
did do laps, but because I had ice, I could do far pen at that moment. That netted me gravity, which ended up being important.
and
Also, can we talk about Graph Chamber?
yes, we sure can talk about Grav Chamber. What would you like to say?
That room sucks. It's like I'm not so mad. I'm not mad that I fell down once. I'm mad that I got up and then immediately fell down on the other entrance
Yeah.
twice.
I just
Yeah, needless to say, I got real pissed at that moment.
it's about as good as it gets. You're like, I know I can do this. I just did it, and then I walked off the ledge. Why did I do that? It's I got a chuckle out of it though, if that makes you feel better. You provided entertainment.
I was like this close. I almost did Ghosts on Fogra. I almost went for it because I was
You
like,
started doing it, yeah.
I thought about it. Then I thought about it
I-
again, and I'm like, I don't want to wake up with a broken hand tomorrow.
I didn't want to do plant at any point because I was missing one. I was missing both charge and supers. So even if I got one of them on plant, I wasn't guaranteed to get that on ghost. And it being charged the last item, ghost had to be that. So plant was not worth.
I did have a question. I kind of missed it on your side. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, Emerald, but are you not comfortable with the early ruined fountain item?
I don't know that one.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh.
We didn't see you look at it on the restream, which, you know, is low quality and hard to see. So we weren't sure if you just forgot to check it because it was so late that you went through Ruin Shine, or if you were like, oh gosh, I gotta fight Flagra.
Oh yeah, I saw it and I kept moving.
Okay. That's kind of what we assumed, but I just wanted to double check.
I get
Speaking of,
nothing.
for Naii, after you fight ghosts, you only have to roll down that spider track to the third peg. You don't have to go all the way down.
Yeah, the other thing about chargeless ghosts, each ghost takes 100 lemons.
They take a
Yep.
very long time.
They take 100, they have 200 HP.
I fully support Emerald's business decision to not fight ghosts there.
By the time I made it to was it Elder Chamber did that ghost. Just in that one, I'm like, yeah, I made the right choice here.
I only
I
fought
wasn't-
one ghost.
You
was
did
all
make
the
the right
others.
choice because there was just nothing.
Mm-hmm. So, Naii, as of right now, if the bracket is correct, you are in 9th.
Wait, then?
Ninth
fuck
place,
me
right behind,
sideways.
right behind Schwartz.
Fuck me sideways.
We still have all the races tomorrow and a couple of 3-2s, but
Has anybody,
Goodness
played
gracious,
against
of
him tomorrow?
course. Of course.
Uncle Reggie is 4-2 in 10th. Robo is in 11th. And
also wanna
has
say-
Xena Wars finished yesterday's seed yet?
Both of you were making it look easy. You
Yes.
were going through all that combat nonsense without.
We
charge
thank you for the
beam.
content.
It was very fun to watch. You both did such an amazing job. Do we have any thoughts, final thoughts out of the two of you?
This
Any
just proves I never want to shuffle charge beam ever again.
I won, but at what cost?
Exactly.
Sorry, Naii, I just figured I didn't realize it would be updated that fast.
For anybody who still has doubts about starting with charge, just fight Exo without charge once. Just once. Just do it once.
Which just
Actually, I have 200 HP per phase, so good luck with that.
Yeah. Power phase. 200 pellets.
100.
Wave phase.
or go fight
That's
Omega
not
Pirate
correct.
chargeless.
Wave phase is going to take forever, recharge list.
It's,
Yeah, at that point, just learn Exo Skip.
I legitimately learned Exoskip because of the settings for this week. I was just like, I absolutely refuse to subject myself to that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Exoskip is easier than fighting Exo without charge.
Probably.
It sounds
Probably
scary.
save
It looks
like
scary.
10 minutes at that point. Even if you fall, you're gonna get a good
Ah.
chunk of time back.
Yeah, it's so painfully slow. Even if you're not getting hit and you're just good
Yeah.
enough to do the minute perfectly, it's just you can't feel your thumb, and then you realize you're still in subchamber 2. It's awful. You two persevered through all of that. Nearly charge beam go mode seed, which is the worst case scenario. Both of you did amazing.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
where was Phazon's suit? I didn't ever see that.
Biohazard containment.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said.
Biohazard, of course.
Charge required. And thank fuck, because otherwise that would have been a charge last action. I was committed.
Yeah. If you watch it back, you can see I was really excited once I noticed you were committed to it.
I'm gonna have to watch this back. I
I was willing to do. I don't know. I could have done an OP eventually, but I was willing to do Ridley chargeless. If at that point I was looking for charge, there was no other way. I was not doing.
Ridley chargeless
Exo
isn't
without
too
charge.
bad, but
I
Exo
thought
without
Fordos had charge at one point.
I did too.
That's what we thought as well. We both.
Because I've had charge on Fordos before. Yeah, but like, if you have power bombs, you can cut like half of Fordos.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Thardus isn't too bad regardless of what you have. If
But you
practice
have to
them,
know
the strats
where-
and all that.
I just did the missiles with them.
Actually, speaking of Emerald, your Thardus fight was super fast. That was amazingly good.
Oh, did you actually find Fordos?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Grew up-
I
Listen,
full
to-
cleared Choser pretty much by the super checks, and I full cleared Vendrana. I also full cleared Magmore.
Emerald finished Thardus about the time you got Charge Beam.
Oh.
It's-
Okay.
So we were like, Emerald's about to get Charge Beam, and then you got Charge Beam.
Mm-hmm. Listen, we were having fun.
I hope the two of you were having fun as well.
Was it fun?
It was something.
No comment.
I'm thinking about it more. There's a good chance I last location charge now to think about it, because I was gonna clear out mines, and then my plan after that was frigate, and then I was gonna hit up Life Grove.
Yeah, what I
think
did is I did charge less Ridley just to get my face in hint, and that's a talent. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pray it's not in Biohazard and went Life Grove first.
And right when you saw that, I was praying that it was exactly where you charged.
Panicked when I saw Talon.
I mean, yeah, it was either supers locked and good luck finding charge, or even worse, you just find it immediately and fight Exo without supers.
Yeah.
Unless
Talon was-
charge is also in Talon, which...
Yeah,
There you go.
thankfully. Talon was also worst case scenario because it was the only region with a super check that I had not known what it had. Yeah, like I would have preferred to see, honestly, because Space and Mines was full cleared. The best case scenario for me was Fen, then Choso, then Talon.
I also wanted to ask both of you, you did slightly different methods of like moving through lower mines. How did you feel about that?
Through where?
Lower mines. I know it's like a weirdly specific question.
Oh, lower mines. I mean, with or without charge, as long as you have eyes in plasma, you're pretty much good, and you should have them.
So, the big thing was, you were like 5 minutes ahead of him going to lower mines, but by the time, or probably more like 7 minutes going to lower mines, by the time that Emerald got to OP, it was only like a 2 or 3 minutes difference between you. Like they
Really?
moving through lower mines. You were
I'm surprised by that, honestly.
yeah. I mean, both of you were going fast. It's not like Naii was tripping over stuff or something, but
I mean, MQA and MQB certainly set me back a bit. One because of MQA because a Metroid got me in mid-air,
oh yeah, that's right. I completely
yeah.
forgot about that.
and MQB I wanted the tank, so Metroid's caught up to me. No, that was FHB, not MQB. MQB doesn't have Metroids on first pass. I'm kind of happy though. That's the first time I get MQB dash.
Oh,
you go.
congratulations!
It's awesome.
I usually do the R jump from a little bulb on the facing. But like I didn't want to risk it, especially because I couldn't kill the parents. Not in a timely manner anyway.
Well, do we have anything else from the runners?
GG's.
GG's.
All right, GG's to both the runners. If there's nothing else left, I'm going to get us on out of here. Vina, EmeraldPie, Naii, thank you for...
Follow the runners.
Yeah, yep.
Make sure
Make
you
with the
follow WX Fan. He's the greatest commentator of all time.
Oh, I appreciate that. Can someone please tell that to the CSGO people so I can get a job with? Just saying. But anyway, for Ravina, Naii, and Pie, this will be my last commentating race here for Week 6. But again, if you're interested, I'm working with both SpeedGaming and the tournament organizers. Might have some interesting content for you before the playoffs. You're going to have to follow me on Twitter at WXFan21 to find out more information on that and join the Discord in there as well. Finalizing those details, but possible content before the playoffs. 3 races tomorrow remain. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. So definitely be on the lookout for those. I will be at a wrestling event, so I will not be doing anything tomorrow besides watching wrestling at night. We'll catch you all next mission.
See ya next mission.
Latest, peoples.